what way are your wheels facing?
Straight.
Brilliant. So, observation, 0 to 10, what would you give yourself?
I'd give myself 10 on that. I really looked all around me.
Okay. And what about your control?
I found that easier because I didn't know I could stop to look.
Yeah. Okay. So that helped you, yeah?
Yeah.
Being able to stop. So what would you give yourself out of 10 on that one?
I'd give myself 10 on that as well.
Okay. And what about your accuracy?
I don't think anybody could do any better than that.
I don't think they could.
Yeah.
So what would you give yourself on that?
Yeah, I'd probably give myself 10 on that as well. I had to stop in between to do the observations.
So that helped, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think when I was doing the observations on the second one, I was getting close to the curb.
Yeah. No, I'd agree with that. That worked for you, yeah?
I didn't know you could stop them while you're doing the observations. I take to keep moving.
Yeah. No, you can always stop for that split just to make sure that your position is okay. It's like I was saying, it's a good thing to do because actually, when you're not observing, and if you're checking that mirror, if you take your eye off what's going on over your shoulders, what's the danger then? What do you think could happen?
Sorry?
But if you're taking your eye off, looking over your shoulder to do the observations, to check your mirror, what could happen then?
With the car moving, you mean?
Well, if the car was moving.
When the car is getting there. Quicker and not on time to turn the wheel.
Yeah.
I'm not much good at multitasking. How did that feel? Rob?
I feel good actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a different way of doing it. It certainly involves, it helps involve the learner a lot more, I think.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
So, and I mean, obviously that thing I read was saying about the difference between like your part 3 and your standards check. So is part 3 going to look for more of that client-centred learning, or is it still going to be standards check at the moment, or is it?
Well, no. But what do you have to take after your part 3?
Standards checks?
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I mean, I think you must... Like, actually, after doing that there, I think it must give for a more effective lesson, actually.
Yeah, you've got to remember that on a new subject, especially in the early stages of a new subject, you would have to give instruction.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If it's a multi-subject, and I've done some of the subject before, like mirrors and emergency stop, well then it could be more Q&A on the mirrors.
Yeah.
Because I have done the mirrors before, but the emergency stop would have to be a full talk through.
Yeah. So get the sheet out, go through it.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's a new subject, yeah?
Yeah.
But a client-centered learning can certainly be used on the phase too.
Yeah. Yeah. I think from what you're trying to say that the client-centered is good when there's an understanding or a knowledge of a different topic that can tie in. But basically on phase 1 it's that higher level of instruction that's involved, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very important to for each of us to know what we're responsible for. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no good saying that you're going to help me with something and then leave me to it.
Yeah.
Or you get an agreement with me that I'm going to take responsibility for something, and then you start kind of jumping in and learning from me. Yeah.
Yeah. At the point when I started saying on the third one about the break. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just what? Obviously, watch me.
Yeah.
Because on the very first one I done, you were more interested in looking at the BMW than you were at me.
Yeah.
And hence that's why I got one turn to the left.
Yeah.
Which if you don't notice, as I move off,
You're going to hit the back end of it.
well, I'm not necessarily going to hit it, but you're going to be looking at sorting out an accuracy problem.
Yeah.
And I have actually seen some people where I've done it 5 or 6 times and they haven't actually put the steer on and they're scratching their head trying to sort out an accuracy problem where it was an accuracy problem in the first place, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so watch me, yeah?
Okay.
But then remember, it's not going to magically go away. Now come back and check with me. I was expecting you on the second one there to come up and say to me, what are you going to do at the moment?
Yeah, to the third one.
Yeah.
To the third one.
Yeah. Any questions of that?
How did I do?
Sorry?
How did I do?
Very good. Very good. How do you feel, Elon?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like it actually. It's a different approach.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a good approach. We use it during the day. Just got to be careful where we use it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Alright.
I'll get that in place.